big game today, and we'll learn a lot about this team. First, real competition in the Big 12. We've played UTEP, and we lost away from home. We went to San Jose, won on a close game, and then we had our first home game. We brought North Texas in, and it was a close game. However, if we can limit turnovers, that close game becomes kind of a blowout. So that's going to be the goal here in this game at Arizona. Now, if you take a look at their team, their quarterback is Noah Fafita, 93 overall. Our pass defense has been pretty bad. Looking at his accuracy, 97 medium throw accuracy and 99 throw under pressure. I don't like our chances. We're going to try our best. But before we get into the game, have to check out some recruiting. Obviously, we lost the 5-star quarterback last week to Ole Miss. That one still hurts. But we've got Taylor Watkins here who we're in the lead for. He's a field general. So I went ahead and added Danny Titus. He's a scrambler, still a 4-star. But I'm thinking based on how it's going in recruiting, we might be able to get him. And I think getting 2 quarterbacks, 4-stars that are kind of different from each other, at least their play style, might be beneficial. I'm going to offer him a scholarship and then go 25 and just see how that works out for us. I also added Brian Guerrero as a halfback, just to have another option. I think we do need 2 halfbacks. But look at this. Incredible news. We're now first. We finally beat Ole Miss at something. We're first with Kevin Wrights, which is awesome to see. I don't know that I'm ready to put hours into Brian Guerrero yet. That might come later on. Let's see where we stand. We do have 80 hours, so maybe we schedule 2 visits instead of putting them on other people. I'm not sure yet. Still behind on Arias, but with Alex Toomer and Zay Keene, we've got some ground. We'll see how we're just not we can out recruit SMU and Rice. I don't know about Texas and Oklahoma, but we got to just keep going for it, Got to keep going for it. Tight end is looking good. We lost Oscar Ames to Tulsa, which sucks. But the nice thing about offensive line is we're recruiting for quality and not depth. So if we don't get everybody, it's fine because we're still getting a lot of 4-stars. Caleb Ames, that gap is coming down to Kansas. I think I'm going to keep it like this for now. And we'll see what happens. We've just got so many players we have hours on. It's difficult. Same thing with Matt Tongues here. It's like, I don't know. We probably need to add hours. And the same thing with all of our centers. On offensive line, it's tight, We really need some recruits soon. Hopefully, Britton Smith, we're getting close. We're getting quite close with Britton Smith here. With these other D tackles, we're just... here's the thing. Do we give up on this isn't D tackles. We want to talk about DNs. With one of these DNs, do we give up on one of them, like Cobb, for example, and then just go all in on Estandia? It might be worth it. Or maybe it's... Actually, I think I'd rather go for Bobby Cobb. He's a higher ranked position player. And look at the school. We can beat those schools better than we can beat Alabama. So... do we go for Bobby Cobb? Then we'd have one left end 5-star and one right end 4-star. I think we should do it. I think this is the point of the season where we have to be aggressive and go for what we want. Unfortunately, we can't schedule... we can't do a hard sell yet, but we will put on 40 points. That's going to be 25 plus 5 plus 10. And we'll see what that does. Hopefully we can start making up ground more quickly. Now, they do have a visit scheduled in week 7, so it might be worth it to schedule a visit for Bobby Cobb. But maybe he commits before then, not sure. We lost Cam Regis to USC. That's at D tackle, a position we need recruits at desperately. Jay Whitman, we have 60 hours, but Oregon is just pulling ahead. However, we do have a visit in week 10, but I think he's probably going to commit before then. So we really at least need 1 D tackle. I'm going to keep this the same for now, and we'll have to keep a close eye on that. John Beach, it's just like 60 hours and we're not making up as much ground as I would like to. I'm going to keep that the same for now, to be honest. I think I want to schedule 2 visits this week. We can add 5 hours somewhere else. Maybe on one of these players. Probably on... Oh, man. This is such a tough decision. I think we should just go for 1. And it looks like Joey Ornstein's probably better. I'm going to add 5 to him. We've lost this cornerback who we weren't recruiting yet. It's nice to see we're making up some ground with some of these players. And how are we looking at kicker? Okay, good. We're still in the lead there. So I guess all we have to do now is schedule 2 visits. And I think I want to be strategic about this. I'm thinking Tongues might be a good option for a visit. Bobby Cobb would be a good option. Tyler Francisco is a good option. Honestly, there's a few good options. Maybe Joey Ornstein. I think I am going to do Joey Ornstein because I really want to get a middle linebacker, at least 1 4-star. And that's going to be a tough race with Oklahoma. But if we can get the visit before him, which we will, I think that's worth it. And we'll go pro potential. We've got A-. I think that's a good decision. And then who else? I mean, it's so tough to decide which one's going to be the best option. Probably I'm going to go for Tyler Francisco just because I really want to get him and we need a D tackle desperately. So should we schedule it for week 10? There's a complimentary and a competitive. I think we should just do it. And he has A+ playing time. Let's just go for it. And that's our 700 hours for the week. Please let us get some commits soon so we can, we're just spread so thin and it makes it difficult. But once we start getting recruits, it'll become easier. Let's get into this game. We're going away to Arizona. It's going to be a real test. And I think we have a shot if we can limit turnovers. If we keep turning the ball over like we have been, then, I'm a little bit scared about maybe getting blown out once we face some competition that's at the same level we are. In Arizona, in Tucson, first Big 12 game. What are we going to do? We got matching records with Arizona, and we've got a better defense than them apparently. With their 93 rated quarterback, can we keep up? That's the big question mark. And are we able to limit turnovers? That's really the main focus going into this one. If we can stop throwing interceptions, even if we could just throw 1 a game, which I know isn't like a great goal, but if we can only throw 1 a game, we'd put ourselves in a great position. If we can throw none, then we'll be in a really great position. We'll start this one on defense. Let's see how this 93 rated quarterback does. And here we go for the first play of the game. He's a star, number 11. Are we able to stop him or at least put some pressure on him? I mean, I don't know that we're going to be able to stop him. But that's a nice tackle by our 97, 96 rated middle linebacker, Nick Martin. Great stop on first down. And on their first drive, 3rd and 7, they're out really wide on the sidelines with their wide receivers, which scares me a little bit. But they call a draw, and just like that, they go 3 and out to start the game. And we have a golden opportunity to take the lead early, which is something we still have never done, which is start a game with a lead. So here we go on our first offensive play of the game. We know our game plan. We're getting the ball to Ollie Gordon II, who should be a Heisman candidate. He's not on the Heisman watch right now, and he was really almost gone there. I mean, there was a lot of space in front of him. They're lucky that didn't turn into a touchdown. We're going to hand it off to him again, try to cut it up the middle, and we lose a yard. 2nd and 2 from the 26-yard line, and we've had successful play after successful play. Hopefully I didn't jinx myself there as I run directly into the offensive lineman and don't get the first down. That's the commentator's curse, I suppose. I want to just run it right up the middle here on 3rd and inches. We'll see if those linebackers blitz or what they do. Hopefully this is just an easy first down, and it is 22-yard line. And after a quick pass to Freeman, that's 2nd and 1 from the 13. We're in the red zone. We called a counter to the left, but there's a linebacker just standing there waiting for Ollie Gordon. So we're going to audible to the other side, which I think was a good decision to at least get the first down. That's 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Let's call a passing play over the middle. I think I'm going to look for Shetron. So I think we'll just, no, they're linebackers. I'm going to hit to square. He's open across the middle. Can he get in? He can't, but that's down to the 1-yard line. And, when you have the best halfback in the country on the 1-yard line, I think you just got to hand it off to him, don't you? And indeed you do. Oklahoma State, for the first time this year, starts a game with the lead. 7-0. Finally. They had a 3-yard pass on first down, but they haven't been that impressive so far. Hopefully they don't make me look stupid with a 5-yard run. And that was 3rd and 2. What play should we call here? I mean, they're potentially going to go 3 and out again. I'm thinking man coverage. Let's call a cover 1 strong safety blitz. They're in a narrow set. See what they do. Quarterback under center. Are they going to hand this off? They do, and he just sneaks through the offensive line, first down. And after a few successful plays, we've finally gotten them to a 3rd and 2 situation on the 29-yard line. Is this going to be a jet sweep? I mean, a jet pass? Come on, we stopped them early, and we're going to just hold them to a field goal attempt here, which is awesome. If we can keep the lead, I mean, to have the lead after the first quarter would be so huge, and it shows you how bad this season has been, and they're going to miss that. 7-0 still, and we have an opportunity here, and for the rest of this game, like if we're able to score on this next drive, all we need to do is not turn the ball over. If we can do that, we will be successful in this one. I'm going to audible because they look like they're in cover 1. Should we try bench and just see if we can get Shetron open maybe? I'm just going to get it to X. Oh, bro, what are you doing, man? Oh, my God, Ollie Gordon the second. What a play. We got to rewatch that one. I thought it was just going to go for a first down and nothing more. But, you know, when you got magic players, they make magic happen. And you can see that clearly here. We're kind of off balance with the throw, but we cut it back in and then cut it back out, and that's a huge gain. We lost 2 yards on a running play on first down. Then on second down, we had an incomplete pass. Now we're calling a screen on 3rd and 12, and we might lose our opportunity. But, man, if number 11 could have blocked better, honestly, what is Shetron doing? Like, he can't catch the ball and he can't block. So what's he here for? We're just going to let the first quarter come to an end. And then I guess we're going to try a 54-yard field goal. But who knows if we can make that. So here we go with a 54-yard field goal away from home. The meter's going so fast. I almost feel like we should just punt it. But if the game thinks we can score, then we'll try. No, that was horrible. Oh, wow. Flag on the play. Was that roughing the kicker? Wow, what a huge mistake from Arizona. We're obviously going to accept that. Wow, what a horrible mistake. I mean, that was a gift from Arizona. And now we're in a great position to score. 2nd and 1 from the 12-yard line. I still can't believe that happened. We guys got to get rid of it. Of course, the animation takes forever. And now it's 3rd and 16. I don't know why I didn't get rid of it sooner. I just kept thinking someone was going to break open. Obviously didn't happen. We're going to call a screen off balance. We'll try to cut it up, but at least this should be an easier field goal than the last one. And we should be up by a touchdown, but we'll kick a field goal here. Hopefully it's good. Looks like good, and it is good. 10-0 Oklahoma State. And here we go again after only 2 plays. 3rd and 6. I don't know why they brought this spy over here. Call a little audible. I'm going to cover this halfback who's wide open over here. And we get a big sack on 3rd down. I mean, Oklahoma State, did we improve over the last week or what? Chance to go 17-0 up here with, maybe we'll get there about halfway through the second quarter. Hopefully, we're able to be efficient on offense in this drive. Oh, and Rangel. Should we cut it up? Oh, man, I thought we could have scored on that one. What a huge run from our quarterback. I thought that play was going nowhere. In fact, I was about to just throw it away. But then we were faster than the defenders, and we're able to... I mean, what was that? That was a 35-yard run. Look, 2 defenders almost got to us. We got a big block from the receiver there. I cut it up thinking we're going all the way, but didn't quite work out. But here we are on the 5-yard line. What a run to get us out of trouble there from our quarterback. And now, in a perfect world, Ollie Gordon just runs this in. Unfortunately, not able to happen. That's the 3-yard line. I always like calling RPOs in this situation, because it seems like, especially when Gavin Freeman's out there, he seems to get open. Looks like it's man coverage, though, so the RPO probably won't work. They're not in man coverage, and that's going to be an easy touchdown. That connection between Garrett Rangel and not Gavin Freeman. What's his name? Gavin Freeman, yep, out there in the slot. I mean, how many touchdowns? We've scored like 5 touchdowns on that play in that situation before. 17-0, Cowboys. And after this huge sack on 2nd down, we're now looking at 3rd and long, 3rd and 13. I mean, I don't know what's going on with this Arizona offense. One of the best quarterbacks in the country, if not the highest rated quarterback in the country. And he has not been able to produce against our defense. And we put pressure on him again. The running back drops it, and we're going to get the ball back again with a chance to score before halftime. 3rd and 5 here, on the verge of going 3 and out. I'm going to get it to Gavin Freeman. And once again, this dude, he just catches the ball. That's 100 yards for him on the day already. We got 5 minutes left in the 2nd quarter and a touchdown for him, too. I just realized Gavin Freeman only has 58 yards receiving after a catch he just made. So that must have been Rangel with 100 yards. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know how I thought Freeman had 100 yards receiving already. He's just been like at a couple of RPOs. But anyways, we were working our way down the field on the 36-yard line, 2nd and 7. Cedric Alexander is going to come into the game to give Ollie Gordon a bit of a rest, and we just get caught up on our own offensive lineman. That's 3rd and 5, but this is my favorite play in the playbook. Unfortunately, we just lost it, and I don't know how to find it. Oh, there it is, double pivot. My favorite play because Hurd or Freeman is usually wide open. We'll see if that continues here, and oh! Wow, I should have waited longer on that because he absolutely was not wide open. But if we had waited a couple more seconds, he would have been very close to a turnover, which is something we're trying to avoid. And we missed a 54-yard field goal earlier. We'll see if this one is... Oh, that's not enough. Doesn't have enough on it. And they're going to get pretty good field position. I mean, the 34-yard line is not incredible, but we had to take a shot at that field goal. And let's play some defense. 1:52, they got 3 timeouts, and we know how the computer is in these situations, so fully expecting it to be 17-7 before halftime. We get a huge sack on 1st down. I'll show the replay of that because I did not see that coming. That is a crazy angle. That's better. We fight through a double team and get to him before he's able to release the ball. That's 2nd and 17. Huge play by this defense. And I mean, if they're not able to make up some ground here, we might call a timeout and try to get the ball back. Huge shot downfield. We should be able to get in the way of that, and we do get in the way of that. 3rd and 17, clock stops. What do we call here? I'm thinking cover 3 sky. We've got a lot of zones between us and the 1st down marker. 3rd and 17. Come on, defense. And that is a nice stop. We're going to call a timeout, and we've got 1:13 with 2 timeouts to come down and score again before halftime. We'll have to go, 76 yards. Not impossible, but definitely not going to be easy. And we're just going to have to get rid of that, and we can't even do it. We're going to have to call a hurry up. And that was not a good way to start. Let's just try an all go and see if we can catch them off guard. Is this cover? No. They should have this covered. Oh, man, this is not going well so far. Let's just slide. Luckily, we're able to get to the 1st down marker and we don't fumble the ball. I'm going to go for all go again. They've only got 1 safety high. We'll see if we can catch them off guard. I don't think so. I just got to escape the pocket a bit. And we're just going to run this thing with Garrett Rangel again. Get out of bounds. 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. What do we call here? Is the clock running? I'm going to try all go again. The clock is not running. I always forget the rules for going out of bounds, whatever. Let's try it again. I'm running it again. I mean, that's, I think, the best option. And we get another 1st down. That's to the 36-yard line. They're going to have to put a spy on us eventually, you'd think. I'm going to try that double pivot. It hasn't worked so far in this game, but eventually I think it must. I'm looking for Gavin Freeman out there. Oh, no, 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 don't pick that. I'll take an incompletion. I thought that that cornerback was going to follow the receiver, but they were in a zone, and that could have been a horrible play. I'm going to try switch verts. And honestly, I think I'm going to look for maybe Freeman out there. I feel like we don't have enough time in the pocket. Just get rid of it. Just get rid of it. If we could just make up some yards here, I'm almost not even looking for a touchdown. But if we could get even a field goal, I'd be happy with that. Let's see if we can make something happen. I see. Oh, open. Oh, why did he throw it there? Why did he throw it right there? Whoa, 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 whoa. I get that he was going to do a post, but like I threw it right here. If he just throws it straight, but I guess he had already started to make a cut. And yeah, in my head, he was going to throw it like right here, which to be fair, might have been picked by him also. But throwing it there, yeah, just a miscommunication. And hopefully that doesn't gift Arizona some points here before the half. They do have all 3 timeouts. So let's play some defense here and try not to give up any points. Luckily, that's just a quick throw. Are they going to call a timeout? They will. We just got to put everyone back. Let's go cover 3 lock. 11 seconds. We'll see if they take a shot downfield. If we give up points here, I'm going to be devastated by that interception. They get out of bounds, 3rd and inches, 7 seconds. I'm going to try cover 3 spy. Come on, guys. Let's not give up points here. I could totally see them getting a really huge completion, calling a timeout, and then getting a field goal. Although all they go for is the first down. Whoa, that's not the play I wanted to call at all. What play did I call? Okay, I'm fine with that. This will most likely be the last play of the game. So they're going to air it out. Come on, let's put some pressure on the quarterback. We are, and that's a huge sack to end the half. Luckily, that mistake interception did not cost us some points. But man, that's frustrating because I feel like we could have extended our lead there. That's my fault, just a miscommunication between the quarterback and the receiver. Let's get into the second half and finish off this Arizona team. And we'll get the ball first in the second half. Our offense has been stuttering kind of a bit at the end of the first quarter, at the end of the first half, rather. But hopefully we can get it back on track here. We've still got a shutout, 17-0. So if we could just do that again, that would be awesome. And this is why I love the RPO. Gavin Freeman he's wide open. He's on an island. We get a block, and he just has no one in front of him. Huge completion there, getting us down to about the 35-yard line. We had a 1-yard run on first down and an incompletion on second down. We're going to the screen. They blitz. We get the ball out just in time. We've got blockers. That should be a first down easily, and it is 24-yard line. 3rd and 3 from the 17-yard line. If this is man coverage, we're going to have to trust Ollie Gordon. If it's not, we're getting it to Freeman. It's not. We're getting it to Freeman. Got a block. Juke to the outside. We'll get to the 9-yard line. 1st and goal. And I mean, I just feel like this 1-2 punch with Ollie Gordon the second running the ball and Freeman on the RPOs, it just seems like no one can really stop that. Except they stopped him right there. That's 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line. I want to throw the ball, I think. Let's try inside cross, see how that works. Yeah, I'm looking for Shetron, although he's been bad. Oh, and no one's really open. They call a zone. That was a mistake. I lost a yard there. I was waiting to see if someone might escape and get open. Never happened, though. I feel like we're not close enough to really call an RPO. I'm going to try post wheel and look for one of the routes like Drummond or Stribling. And we might just have to settle for a field goal. I see him open. Not going to be enough for a touchdown. And we'll just kick the field goal from the 4-yard line. Tough angle. Really tough angle. Hopefully we can get this to go through, and we do. 20-0. Feels like it's been a while since we scored points, so it's nice to get that one. And it's just frustrating because, I mean, realistically, we could have scored like 2 more touchdowns than we have. I mean, this game could be completely over, but right now we're less than 3 touchdowns ahead, so definitely a lot of football left to be played. Oh, huge pick. Huge interception. And our defense doesn't know he's 93 rated. I like that celebration. Our defense doesn't know he's 93 rated because he sure ain't playing like he's 93 rated. And we're shooting the guns. We're the Cowboys. Let's take a quick look at that. I wasn't even commentating because I didn't see that. What happened here? That was just a bad decision. That's like something we would do, and we'll get the ball back, and let's go ahead and score. I think if we score here, this game is just about over. We've got 3rd and 2 here, so we call the RPO, and no one's on Shetron. Still no one's on Shetron, so we'll just get the quick pass out to him. First down. And now 2 plays later, 3rd and 4. Freeman, Senecal, Hurd. We'll see if someone's open. I'm getting it to R1. No, that might be a pick. That's a pick 6. That's a pick 6. Oh, man. I don't know what I was thinking. I really thought he was open. I want to see what I was looking at. God, that's so frustrating. I guess, because, you know, I can't really see that much of the field. So I'm like, that's like what I can see. So what I see is he's wide. No one's covering him. And then I think that this defensive back's going to go with 2. I think they're in man. But he's not at all. He's in a zone. And, yeah, that's what happens when you throw that pass against zone. It gets picked off. And I thought he was in man. I thought he was in man coverage. 20-7. Our defense finally... Oh, no, our defense hasn't made a mistake yet. Our offense makes their signature mistake. That's his 2nd pick of the game. And we just throw pick 6s like it's in style. And here we are, 3rd and 8. They've taken away our running game in this 3rd quarter, so we're going to have to pass the ball. Oh, I'm almost glad that was not a completion, or that didn't get all the way to the receiver, because I think that might have been picked as well, to be honest with you. I panicked. I think we panic a lot on 3rd down, and we make poor decisions. So here we go. Big drive here. Huge drive, and huge implications for the end of this game. And this is a huge play in this game. 3rd and 2 from the 28-yard line. They've been really good on this drive. And if we could hold them to a field goal, that would be huge. Not able to. And they get down to the 8-yard line. We need our defense to step up right now and stop it. Because if they score a touchdown here, one more touchdown, and they're in the lead. And it always comes back to this thing. If we didn't turn the ball over... This isn't that's a pick. Oh, come on. One of you guys have got to go for a pick in that situation. You know what I mean? But, man, like that pick 6 is just... I mean, we've thrown 2 picks. Granted, one of them didn't have a consequence, really. And that's a nice stop there. And I think Tampa 2 spy is a great play. I mean, I know as soon as I say that, they're going to score a touchdown and someone's going to be wide open. But in the red zone, like within the 10-yard line, I love calling Tampa 2 spy. I see someone wide open, and we're going to get oh, I thought that was a sack. Are they going to kick a field goal here? They are. They're not going for it, and I don't think that they should. That is a huge stop for this defense. The difference between 14 points and 10 points is so huge in this situation. And now, I mean, what that protects against, they could come down and score another unanswered touchdown with a 2-point conversion, and they'll still be behind. So if we could even just get a field goal on this drive, we'll be in a really good spot. And on the first play of the drive, we needed a big play, and Ollie Gordon the second gives us a huge run on first down. 3rd and 7, huge play here. If we can get a first down, it'd be giant. Let's snap it and see what happens. I don't like anybody. I'm just have to throw the ball away and trust our defense, unfortunately. We'll try to keep him in the corner. Oh, my God, that's roughing the kicker. I'm going to have to turn that off because it's kind of a cheat code. But we have to accept it. We can't not accept it. I mean, they did rough the kicker. And, I mean, is that the second roughing the kicker call in this game? It is. This is the second time they've done that. I'll think about turning that off. We bring in Cedric Alexander because Ollie Gordon is, like, hurt. Like, he has a lot of stats down. But what a huge mistake from the Arizona special teams. I mean, that's the second time they've done it in this game. I don't want Ollie Gordon to take another hit, so I tried to get out of bounds. but he does end up taking the hit. He's still in on passing downs, so it is what it is. But here's Cedric Alexander, 3rd and inches. Can we get another first down? We can, and that's exactly what we needed. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line, and we're just gonna keep running the ball. I don't know. Is that a cheat to take that roughing the kicker? I don't know. I really don't know. And we've got 3rd and 10 here. Their defense has been incredible lately, but I do think that once again, we just have to throw the ball away. Their defense is too good right now, but a field goal pretty much ends the game. So hopefully we're able to put this through the uprights. Not great aim, but it is good. That's 23 to, I forget what score they even have. They still have 7 points, right? No, 10 points. That's right. They kicked a field goal. 23 to 10, and that pretty much ends the game. I mean, they'd have to score a touchdown. I mean, it doesn't. They could score a touchdown here, onside kick. Yeah, this game isn't over. We still got to play defense. And this drive, I mean, the closer we get to the end of the game, the more the momentum is flipping towards Arizona. We just have to stay strong here. They call a play action. I'm trying to cover the running back because he's wide open. He's got all the time in the world, and luckily he kind of gets stuck on our cornerback and doesn't catch that ball, or else he was wide open. And what do we call here? I'm going to try cover one robber. Man coverage to try to stop a quick pass, and we'll see what we're able to do. They call an option, and he does not get there, but they're going to have to go for it on 4th down unless they try to kick a field goal. No, they're going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm going to call the exact same play again, I think. That was the first option I think they've called in the game. Kind of a shocking time to call it. Is this going to be a... It is. Come on, we can get... Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. That's the game right there. That's the game. What a huge stop on 4th down by our defense. And now all we have to do is run the clock out and just waste time. Cedric Alexander's in the game because, as I already said, Ollie Gordon is hurt. But yeah, we're just going to waste as much time as we possibly can. And hopefully we can get out of this with a win. And now it's 3rd and 8. This drive went quickly. We're going to try our favorite play, this double pivot, although it hasn't gone well in this game. But we'll just try to waste as much time as possible pre-snap. And we'll throw it to Hurd, who does get the first down, does not go out of bounds. And that pretty much wins us the game. We'll run the clock out to the 2-minute warning. I think they might be in cover 0, so I'm going to take a cheeky little shot at the end zone and see if it's there. I think it is there. And it is there. Stribling scores a touchdown. I'm not trying to run the score up, but if you give us cover 0, we're going to take advantage of it. Touchdown, Oklahoma State Cowboys. And if the game wasn't over already, there it is. They want us to go for 2. That doesn't feel right. But if the computer wants us to go for it, then we're going to go for it. You know what I mean? We'll try a little RPO. And Shetron is literally wide open. And we're just going to throw a quick pass to him. And there you go, 31-10. Game over. We'll see what their offense can do, but most likely we're just going to go ahead and get to the end of this game. And this Arizona team on this last drive, they should have played like this the whole time. I mean, they're going crazy as they spike the ball. They still have a timeout left, though. Oh, no. Gabe Brown has a bruised sternum and can't... yeah, we haven't had any injury issues yet in this dynasty. We hope to keep it that way. 2nd and 10 from the 17-yard line. Obviously, if they score a touchdown here, it doesn't have a huge impact on this game. And there's the touchdown there, which will be the last competitive play of the game because we'll just kneel it. But yeah, the computer's going to score touchdowns like that in the last 2 minutes. It's just the way it is. But we'll still come away with the win. Let's finish this game out, look at the stats, and see what we've got next week. Ollie Gordon, the second player of the game, 27 attempts, only 114 rushing yards only, but for him, that's pretty low. And yeah, let's take a look at the stats. That play right there was a little bit, that dive. Oh yeah, man, it feels good to win that. The first game in Big 12 conference play, and we come away with the victory after only winning one game in the Big 12 all of last season. And that was the first game we played when we took over against Texas Tech. And now we've already got one conference win after one game. I mean, they're 93 rated quarterback, 92 rated, I guess. 19 completions, 198, a touchdown, interception. Not a great game. I mean, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, but 250 yards. I'd say we played better. Ollie Gordon II obviously played well. Gavin Freeman's going to be our top receiver every game. It seems like 13 receptions for 106. Stribling had that touchdown as well. Defensively, we had an interception by Raymond Gay II. Let's go ahead and advance the week. Next week, we're playing UCF, the Knights. We're going to Florida. It's going to be a good one. If you look here, we are technically better than them in overall and defense, but our offense is matched up. So definitely another winnable game. If we could beat Arizona, we can beat UCF. Hit the like button and subscribe. Comment any suggestions, and we'll see you in the next one for UCF.